smaller people to acknowledge, yeah, bigger people get treated differently without their feelings getting hurt, without them feeling like they have to be victims. Yes, you guys do get it hard, but what I want you guys to also understand is, even though media sometimes makes it hard for you guys, media praises you guys. Media makes you guys stand up. With another bag talk. So on today's bag talk, I'll be doing something a little different. I am going to be starting a mini series type of thing called Controversial Conversations with Maya. On these controversial conversations, I'll be talking about taboo things in society that other people don't want to talk about, things that I feel like needs to be addressed and needs to be fixed. I would like to be a spokesperson. I would like to use my platform to really try to help the world and try to help make people knowledgeable of the things that's going on, because sometimes in society it can screw your opinion on things and kind of throw something out there as how they would want you to see it, but not how as it truly is. So I am here to give you my opinions, to try to help you open your mind and think outside the box and really try to learn how to kind of critically think. When you see certain things, don't just think of the most obvious things. Sometimes some things are deeper and some things should have more research behind it. And I just want to be put here to really kind of help you guys see that you can open your mind sometimes. You can think outside the box and you can see stuff for bigger than what it is. And a lot of times it's good that way, because you need to see things bigger in order to really be able to help society and help people grow. And if we're ever going to be at an equal place, we have to do that. So with that being said, before I get into my controversial conversation, I want to give you guys a disclaimer per usual. My disclaimer is everything I say is a opinion, not a fact. Do not take anything I say for factual evidence. Do not take anything I say that is my opinion to heart. Nothing I say is to hurt anybody's feeling. Nothing I say is to demean any of the examples I use. It's for educational and entertainment purposes. I really like to help you guys grow. So even if you're an ignorant person coming into this, I will hope that you could gain something from this video. Before I get into my controversial conversation, because it's going to be worth your time, I'm going to need you to subscribe. Subscribe, yes. Join the MULA Mob so you can get all of my notifications. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I'm back. I'm going to be dropping 2 videos a week. So if you want to subscribe right now. I'll wait. Okay then. So now that you guys have subscribed, hey MULA Mob, what's up gang? Let's get into this tea, okay? So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sorry if I get loud, if I get mad. This is something I really care about. This video will be about body shaming and fatphobic culture in today's media. Okay, so as anybody who uses social media may know, like, you've seen that a lot of fat shaming goes on, a lot of fake body positivity goes on, a lot of fat phobia goes on. If you really see stuff for what it is, that's a lot of the things that a lot of people say categorize into. So today I'm going to be using a compare and contrast style to really show you guys the difference in 2 different subjects where people were bullied or shamed for their size, and they had drastically different outcomes. And one was able to get some kind of product of that body positivity that we talk about so much, and the other was just continuously ridiculed even to this day by medical professionals, by artists, by fans, by other people that's the same size as her. She was never shown that body positivity. So the 2 people I'll be talking about is Lizzo and Coi Leray. I will start off with Coi Leray. Situation was the one that benefited from body positivity. Coi Leray posted a video on TikTok. I'm not gonna post the whole video, I'm gonna post a screenshot right here. And when she posted the video, somebody shared it, and this is the tweet too. They said little boy body, I think that's what they said, a little boy body having ass, something like that. And after that, that really started a hate train for her on TikTok. People's like, oh, she called herself Big Purr because you know her song is Big Purr. Oh, she called herself Big Purr, she's Little Purr. Oh, she's so skinny, oh my gosh, like blah, 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 saying stuff like that. It was mainly just, they were saying she had a little boy body, that she should be Little Purr, not Big Purr. What was she talking about? Blah, blah, blah. That's kind of stuff they were saying, like she didn't hit puberty, stuff like that. They were saying that probably for like a week or so. And then she came out and was like, you know, I love my body. You know, I shouldn't have to get surgery and stuff done for y'all to accept my body. But you know what? It don't matter because I'm going to still do me, period. Then people started being like, you're right. You know, they was wrong. And when I tell you the hate train left, after People started saying, you know, her body is nice. We should uplift more women like this so they won't have to get BBLs. We should do this, and you need, actually, a lot of y'all need to lose weight so y'all can look like her. The same people that was saying that she looked like a little boy. Once people was like, no, don't do that no more, everybody stopped it. All I see now about her is positive stuff. All I see now about her is people being like, oh my gosh, I love that for her. I love the fact that she loves her body. She is so motivating. I love that she has the perfect shape. She's so pretty. All of that. I kid you not. So the result of her getting bullied was, you still ain't subscribed? Come on, I'm waiting. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay.
Back to your regularly scheduled.
She started blowing up. People start being really positive towards her. People really start seeing her and really appreciating her for who she is, as she should, because she's talented and she's a beautiful woman. So she should have always been appreciated from the beginning. It's the way that most of these situations should go. If somebody's bullied, somebody should stand up for them, and they should gain the appreciation that they should have got from the beginning, period, point blank. But this Lizzo story that I'm about to tell y'all, she was not graced with that. Coi Leray was graced with empathy. She was graced with kind treatment that you would give a human being. Lizzo, on the other hand, hers started out as this basketball picture. I feel like this was maybe 2019, 2018. It was a minute ago. She went to the basketball game dressed like that, and people was like, you know, it's kids there, you know, you can't dress like that. You know, I'm all for being positive and loving your shape, but everybody doesn't have to, you know, you don't have to push your agenda on everybody, you know, stuff like that. Big girls, they was talking about, you know, you making it look bad for big girls. You know, Lizzo was just fat and nasty. Like, they was saying all kind of mean stuff. So over time, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lizzo was never graced with that body positivity. Lizzo was never graced with that growth. I feel like Lizzo, people actually started looking upon her even worse. You know, people started messing with her even more. After Lizzo did that, even to this day, I like searched on Facebook, I think like Julia Michaels, one of those fitness people, a medical professional or whatever she is, got on there saying how Lizzo is pushing the obesity agenda or something like that, or how Lizzo needs to lose weight. Literally, people still to this day say stuff like, Lizzo's fat and ghetto. Oh my gosh, Lizzo, we get it. You're fat, whatever. But a skinny person can flaunt them being skinny, and it's acceptable and it's cute and it gets many likes and it gets loved and it gets lusted for. But when Lizzo does it, it's disgusting. Okay, cool. Actually, it's not cool. Oh yeah, now that I've presented both of those two to you, this is when I'm going to do the real contrast. I did a little contrasting in that, but this is when I'm really going to talk about the biggest difference. So the biggest difference that I want you guys to see is Coi was treated like a human being. Coi was treated with grace. Coi was treated with love. Coi was treated like a victim, which she was. Truly, she truly was a victim. I'm not saying she wasn't a victim. What I'm saying is Coi was treated with all kinds of love and stuff like that, because body positivity is made, it may not have been made for this, but in today's society, body positivity is based on the person and the society's view on that person and their shape. So let's say if Lizzo had a more flattering shape to people, she would have got that body positivity maybe. I've seen bigger girls who have more flattering shapes to people, who had that perfect Fashion Nova body. They get that body positivity. They get that, they get those modeling gigs, they get stuff like that. But what about the women with the rolls? What about the women who actually have these real bodies? They don't get that body positivity. You wanna know why? Because if you look at the way they talk about Lizzo, they don't talk about her like they talk about Coi. Coi, they talk about her like a human. They talk about Lizzo like she's a monster. A lot of times when people are overweight, y'all don't see them as humans no more. Y'all see them as objects. Y'all see them as peasants. Y'all see them as monsters. Y'all do not see them as people that are deserving of love, that are deserving of empathy, that are deserving of fair treatment. Because when somebody is overweight, it's just like, well, they're not the standard no more. And that's what I want y'all to see. That goes into how I'm saying skinny shaming is not real. Skinny shaming is not real. Skinny shaming is a way to make skinny people feel like they are oppressed, and y'all are not. From a fat, I'm a fat. I have always been overweight. Even at my skinniest, I will always be overweight, because it wasn't made for me. It wasn't made this whole healthcare system was not made for black people or people who are overweight, period. But I'm gonna talk about that on a later video. It was not made for us. And the thing is, skinny shaming is not real, because the way, literally, look at how Koi was treated. Koi was shamed for a small amount of time, but got a huge benefit from that. I'm not saying she deserved it. No, she didn't deserve that. She did not deserve to be treated like that. But Koi truly gained a lot of money. She got a lot of fame. She really started blowing up. Her music started hitting the charts. Lizzo, what did she gain? Like, Lizzo, and all Lizzo was doing was just trying to be herself. All people do is ridicule her. All people do is talk about how she's just fat and nasty and talk about her. Nobody ever really just stood up for her and was just like, hey, that was wrong. Some people did, no lie. But the fact that I can literally search in there and still to this day, people are talking about Lizzo. Medical professionals are getting on TV using their time to talk about Lizzo when she was doing the same thing as Koi. But I don't see medical professionals saying, hey, Koi needs to do this. Hey, she needs to do that. That's never the thing. And the main thing is with skinny shaming, sometimes, you know, they may tell people, you know, you need to eat more. But I think a lot of times when people are talking about skinny people, they don't see it as bad because that's the standard. And I think that's what a lot of smaller people need to understand. A lot of times people like, oh my gosh, she needs to eat more. They're saying that as a compliment, though it's not a compliment to talk about anybody's body, talk about anybody's shape. That is how they see it. And it's hard to turn something to say that skinny shaming is real if being skinny is truly the standard. All clothes are made for skinny people. Everything is made around skinny people.
This program for an important news announcement.
Still didn't subscribe, huh? It's okay. I'll give you a second. Okay. Make sure you like and comment too. Okay. Alright, you can be back to the video now.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
The body that most people try to, you know, attain, skinny. You look at the TV shows, you look at everything in media, skinny, skinny, skinny. How many bigger people do you know? Even the black women. How many bigger people? Lizzo-sized women, women healthy, women with some size on them. How many of them do you know that's really in media, that's really striving in media? Women who take pride in their shape, women who do the same thing those Instagram baddies that y'all follow do. Cause that's what Lizzo doing. Lizzo doing exactly what those Instagram baddies that y'all follow do, but it's not acceptable that Lizzo do it. You wanna know why? Because you're fat phobic. I really just want y'all to see that it's a difference. And from all of my evidence that I gave y'all, I hope that y'all can really open up your eyes and not take this as a attack, because it's not an attack. Don't take it as an attack. If you took this video as an attack, go pray and come back and watch it, because you can get something from this video, especially if you're ignorant. It is a difference, truly. It is a difference in how society treats bigger women than how they treat smaller women, period, point blank. It's no way to see it. It's no other way to see it, because even when I'm bigger and smaller, people treat me differently. Even when because I mean, my weight binges a lot. Sometimes I'm like a size 17. Sometimes I'm a size 10. Like, my weight binges between 70 or 100 pounds a lot. Like, so people treat people of different sizes differently, you know. And I think it just needs to start being talked about, because if it becomes talked about and it becomes normal for people to really say, hey, you treat us differently, and for the smaller people to acknowledge, yeah, bigger people get treated differently without their feelings getting hurt, without them feeling like they have to be victims. Yes, you guys do get it hard, but what I want you guys to also understand is, even though media sometimes makes it hard for you guys, media praises you guys. Media makes you guys the standard. Even the healthcare system makes you guys the standard. Somebody could be overweight and literally have all of the correct numbers, have all of the good stuff, and they'll be like, oh, well, you need to get gastric bypass surgery. Why should they do that? Because they're overweight, even though they're doing everything they need to do to lose that weight. Their genetics weren't made for them to be a certain size. I mean, that's conversation for another time. I will go deeper into genetics and how genetics plays a big role on your shape and your size, because diet culture really loves to lie to y'all and say you can get any shape and size from working out, but you can't. So I think I really just gave y'all everything I had to say. I just want you guys to leave here with knowing that if you're ignorant, just learn. Like, be willing to learn. Be willing to say, okay, I'm fat phobic. Like, just be real with yourself. I ain't gonna lie, I realized I was fat phobic a while ago. And you know what I did? I educated myself. And if you are ignorant, all you have to do is educate yourself. That's the thing. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has flaws. But I'm here to tell you guys, it's acceptable to say, you know, you are what you are. But it's not acceptable to do that forever. Once you pinpoint that you're that, go get the books. You know, watch my series, because my series, I'm going to be talking about those norms, and I'm really going to be putting y'all on the game and giving y'all these different perspectives. I'm going to really be putting stuff in a bigger box so you can have a different mindset for it, because I ain't gonna lie. I looked up on YouTube stuff about fat phobia, stuff about these comparisons. Nobody was talking about it, and there's nothing wrong with that, because if nobody's talking about it, this is my space. This is my space to express to you guys something I really care about. I really care about fat phobia and the anti-blackness of fat phobia. It's a lot of different topics that I will talk to you guys about. So if you don't know about it, stay on the ride with me, because I will make sure you guys get knowledgeable. I will, if you want books, I'm starting to read a couple books on it. I will give you guys books. I'll give you guys resources that I've used, because I took the time to watch documentaries, to read books, to do stuff like that, and use what I had to learn what I wanted to learn, because it's no reason we shouldn't know what's going on, period, point blank. So I hope you guys really got something out of this video. I hope you guys really took it as a learning opportunity, and like I said, I was trying to attack you, because I do not want to attack anybody. I don't want to demean nobody. I just want y'all to wake up and understand equality will never come if we don't start digging deeper, if we don't start really seeing stuff for what it is, and stop trying to make everybody a victim. Not necessarily make everybody a victim. How am I saying this? If we don't start really looking at the little man and trying to accommodate for the little man, and to make it so everybody is on the same level, that the standard is everybody, that the standard is whoever you are, that the standard is being who you are, no matter anything else. As a society, that we learn to love people and stop putting people in these boxes, especially larger people, trying to make bigger people believe that they aren't humans, trying to make bigger people feel like they're not worthy, because they are. All people are worthy, period, point blank. Thank y'all so much for coming to my first controversial conversation. And if you, like I said, have any topics you want me to go over, just let me know. Just send it to me and I will do it. Like, I'm open to doing them, and I'm willing to talk about it. I want to be that voice. I want to be that person that talks about things that other people think is taboo, or they scared to get canceled so they won't talk about it. And I know I don't have a big platform, but I have a platform, and hopefully it'll reach the people it needs to reach, so society can grow and we can have the changes that we need to have. Ooh, shit. Okay, so society can grow and we can have the changes that we need to have. So with that being said, y'all have a great day, but stay tuned for my up next videos, and watch them, binge them, girl. Watch my unpopular opinions and watch my story time, sweetheart. Bye, y'all.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top, yeah.
Low bass, fat, baby, tap in.